I bet you've been told you need a marketing plan with a bunch of different funnels, a whole variety of packages, and basically need to be a paid ads expert before you can start your coaching or consulting business. Well, you don't. Trying to launch with too much is the fastest way to get overwhelmed and stuck. Here's the truth. You only need one clear high-ticket offer that gets real results. Every one of my one-on-one clients starts here, and it's exactly why they start signing clients fast. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that offer should be and how to get it out into the world fast. And hey, before we dive in, hit that like button. Trust me, this is gonna change the way you sell forever. All right, let's get into it. If you've been hanging out online for more than 5 minutes, you've probably been hit with 50 different secret systems. Everyone's shouting, you need a tripwire funnel, you need an evergreen webinar, you need 17 different offers. No wonder you feel like you're already behind. But let's be real, the people selling those strategies usually have teams, ads, and years of momentum. If you're starting your coaching business, that kind of complexity doesn't make you look professional. It makes you tired. Here's your permission slip. You don't have to do it all. You don't need 10 offers, a fancy funnel, or a social media calendar that looks like a NASA mission. You need clarity, confidence, and one high-ticket offer that actually transforms lives. Because when you have one irresistible offer, everything else becomes easier. Your content gets sharper, your marketing becomes magnetic, and your confidence skyrockets. Focus creates momentum, and momentum creates money. So let's talk about how to build that offer, the kind that sells itself. Step 1, define the transformation. Forget about features and sessions for a second. Your dream client doesn't actually care whether it's 12 calls or 6 Voxer check-ins. They care about the result. What's the transformation? What's the before and after story you're helping them live? Maybe it's helping professional women set boundaries and stop people pleasing. Maybe it's helping moms rediscover their confidence and purpose after burnout. Maybe it's coaching executives to lead with emotional intelligence instead of exhaustion. Your job is to sell the outcome, not the itinerary. Step 2, design the container. Here's where I see people make the biggest mistake. They overcompensate. They think if I just add more stuff, people will think it's worth it. No, adding fluff doesn't make your offer valuable. It just makes it confusing. I've seen offers that include 5 calls a week, Voxer access, bonus modules, and a handwritten letter from the moon goddess. Let's not. Keep it clean. Maybe 12 weeks with weekly calls, maybe 6 months with clear milestones. The power isn't in the quantity, it's in the clarity. Inside my Luxury Brand Leader program, this is exactly what we help clients do. We strip away the chaos and build one irresistible high-ticket offer that actually converts. Because buyers don't want choices, they want certainty. They don't want to scroll a buffet of options. They want you to tell them this is exactly what you need. It's like Netflix, too many options and you end up watching nothing. Step 3, price it with confidence. Let's talk about money for a second, because this is where most coaches freeze. They think they need to earn their worth through exhaustion, but undercharging doesn't make you accessible. It makes you invisible. When I first launched my all-inclusive luxury design package, it was $10,000. I thought I was being bold, except no one bought it. Crickets. And at first, I thought something was wrong with me. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I needed more testimonials. Maybe I should lower the price. But instead, I joined a business coaching program. And for the first time ever, it wasn't a women's group. It was mostly men. The coach was a guy. My accountability partner was a guy, and they both looked at my pricing and said, Mariah, you're kidding, right? They pushed me to raise my price to $25,000. I laughed out loud. I thought, who on earth would pay that? But I did it anyway. I updated the number on my website, took a deep breath, and waited. Within 2 weeks, an absolute dream client filled out my contact form and booked on the spot. To this day, I don't even know how she found me, but that sale changed everything. When I saw that payment hit, it wasn't just the money. It was proof that my work had always been worth that much, proof that confidence sells more than complexity. I felt justified, validated. And then, because energy attracts energy, I got booked out at that rate. So I raised my price again. Now it's $35,000, and my clients are even more invested, more committed, and more transformed than ever. The lesson: charging more doesn't scare away the right people. It repels the wrong ones. So stop charging based on hours and start charging based on outcomes. You're not selling time, you're selling transformation. If your offer helps someone build a six-figure business, save their marriage, or finally walk away from corporate burnout, you can't price that like a latte subscription. Step 4, package it professionally. You don't need a glossy 40-page brochure or an offer with more moving parts than a Tesla factory. You just need one clean document that clearly spells it out. Program name, transformation, timeline, and investment. Simple, elegant, clear. This is exactly what I teach inside of Luxury Brand Leader, because once the offer is refined, everything else starts clicking. I've had clients come to me drowning in options, 5 different programs, 4 price points, chaos everywhere. And one look at their brand and I know exactly why no one is buying. It's too much. When we narrow it down to one irresistible, clear offer, their message sharpens, their marketing lands, and they start booking clients because they finally look like the expert they already are. It's not magic, it's focus. And focus is the most luxurious thing you can offer your audience. Step 5, get it out into the world fast. This is where most people stall out. They'll spend 6 months perfecting their logo, rewriting their Instagram bio, and color coding their Google Drive. But they haven't told a single human what they do. Perfection is just procrastination. You do not need a website, a funnel, or a designer brand shoot to start selling your offer. You need conversations. You need connection. So start today. Reach out to 3 people who already trust you. Tell them what you're offering and why it's valuable. Ask what they're working on. Offer to help. That's how momentum starts, through action, not aesthetics. This is the mindset shift I teach in my Client Boost formula. So if you're ready to stop overthinking and start taking bold, daily actions to sign clients fast, then you have to check it out. It's amazing. And yes, I'm absolutely bragging because it works. The link's in the description. Also, if you've gotten value out of this so far, share it with a friend who's been working on her coaching offer for 6 months, but still hasn't told anyone about it. We love her, but we're not letting her stay stuck. Because here's another painful truth. It's not the smartest coach who wins. It's the one who's most visible. Ouch, right? You could have the most life-changing offer in the world, but if no one knows about it, it doesn't matter. So get visible. Talk about your offer daily. Post about it. Send emails. Tell your friends at brunch. You're not bothering people. You're inviting them into transformation. And look, every coach watching this who actually takes action on what I'm saying is going to have an unfair advantage over everyone still perfecting their Canva graphics. You can't out-design bold action. If you want a book recommendation on this, check out $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. It'll light a fire under you. But I'll tell you right now, even the best offer in the world means nothing if you're not willing to get it out there. All right, you've got the foundation. Now let's elevate it. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, okay, I've got my offer, but I want to make sure I can actually take payments like a real business owner, don't worry, I've got you. That's exactly what we're covering next. Now it's time to lock in the tech so you can actually start getting paid like a professional. No awkward Venmo requests, no confusing invoices, and definitely no I'll send it later vibes. Check out How to Accept Payments as a Coach. The link's in the description. Inside, I'm walking you through exactly how to accept payments as a coach using Thrivecart, Stripe, and PayPal, so you can look legit, stay organized, and start enrolling fast. Click that link in the description. I'll see you over there.